We're listening to the Chubettes. Let's get ready to rumble.
I couldn't even remember. I was like, how does it go?
Welcome to the Chubettes.
Hey.
Yo, yo, yo. What is up, my guy?
Living, laughing, loving.
Living, laughing, loving.
We've been up to a lot lately.
We are recording a week and a half.
Oh my God.
Like, we're not even a full 2 weeks since we recorded last, right? So,
No.
almost, though.
Yeah.
Close enough. Whatever, it doesn't matter. A lot has happened in those 2 weeks.
Honestly, yeah, we've been living our summer lives.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and we're back at the regular casa, mi casa. Mm-hmm. I hate that I said that.
Su casa.
What's wrong with me? Mi casa.
Shay Madeline.
Shay Madeline. But yeah, so one of the things I went to the Kesha concert.
Hell yeah.
It was amazing. We had amazing seats because we actually had it at if you're listening and you're from St. Louis, because we have so many listeners.
Hey.
One day.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we were at the Hollywood Amphitheater, and I grew up going there. I think I've only gotten lawn seats there. My parents may have gotten me like seat tickets to something, but I feel like most of the time I was like lawning it up.
Riverport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a fucking nightmare at times, but the show itself was fabulous. It was such a good time. They had Scissor Sisters open, as well as another person that, of course, I can't think of right now. But we actually came at the end of the Scissor Sisters set. So we were there at the end of their set while they were transitioning to Kesha's set, and Kesha was just so good, and they were dancing the entire time.
I saw her like bodysuit.
She had one outfit
with the hands.
They are like big hands covering her breasts, but they're like
her
disco ball, her chubitties, like covering her boobs, and it's sparkly and like it looks so cool. She just was so cool, and she sounds amazing. She was so good. It's just like 10 out of 10. It was great. It was such a vibe.
Oh, man. I'm so jealous because I got tickets, $25 tickets. It was like her birthday. And it was it 2020 or 2021? So, of course, like COVID. And I got these tickets, and I bought two. I was like, Ben, do you want to go? I mean, we just didn't have a plan. I was like, but I really want to go, and these are such good tickets. And I want to say it was to the Factory. It was
interesting.
Or one of the new places like out and about at that time. And of course, it got canceled because of COVID. And I was so bummed out. I had the tickets for so long.
It must have been 2020 because that was when we were...
That's right. It was, yes.
I got Tyler and I tickets to see her in March of 2020 or May of 2020.
Yeah.
And we got the notification saying like, we were in Kansas City.
Because I think it was like, yes.
And she was gonna be at the outside theater there.
Yes. And I think like the next weekend or the weekend before she was gonna be here in St. Louis. So yeah. Oh man, I was so bummed out.
We were
I was
so
like,
upset.
oh my God.
Yeah.
And like now the tickets are not 25 because of this economy.
Yeah.
Yes. But it was also like a birthday sale she had or something like that. Anyway, yeah, jealous. I saw so many videos.
Yes.
Like, yes, you sent me some, but there were other people that I was like, holy shit.
We knew someone else that was there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, I didn't like see anybody there at the time, but afterwards I was like, oh my God, I didn't know they went.
It was like Snapchat and Instagram. I got all these different angles. It felt like I was there. So it was nice.
Yeah. I mean, 10 out of 10, man. It was such a good time. I love when it's a good concert because obviously I went to the Avril and Simple Plan concert last month, and that was sick. That was awesome too. So
did she do a bunch of what was her like mix of stuff?
Tyler and I saw her in 2023, in October of 2023 in New Orleans. And at that venue, that venue was very similar to the pageant, how that's set up. So like
Okay.
there are no seats at the front. It's just like a mosh pit type of thing. And that is when she did all of her bangers, like one after another after another. I mean, that was like amazing because we were so close to her too, and it was like you're all sweaty and like concert shit. Oh, I love it.
Sweaty and glitter.
Yes.
Oh,
but then
fuck
it was
yeah.
like the second to last song, and I turned to Tyler and I said, "I'm done. Like I need to get out." But we were like at the front, so when Tyler turned around, like this woman behind him was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Starts, like, yelling at him, and he's like, he's just like stoic mode, hangs on to me, drags me, is just like, just don't let go. And he just like pushed through this giant crowd, and I'm like, I'm sorry. We have to go.
I've seen the stoic mode.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So I like
Intense,
it.
yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Business, down to business. Don't fuck with me because I am a
Walking
wall.
with purpose.
Exactly.
And we'll come back to that.
But that was when we first saw her. So this new concert, she still played a lot of her bangers, and she did this like fun like mesh, not like an annoying mesh where you didn't get to like actually feel the bangers, but it was more newer stuff heavy, which we were fine with because
Oh yeah.
a lot of her stuff, man, is just so good.
It's so good.
It's just a party. It's party music. Her entire thing has been like club, fucking shit.
You're having a good time.
Yes.
Yes, there may be a deeper message there.
Yeah, of course.
But you're probably smiling
Yeah.
and jiving.
And it just was, I mean, we were dancing the entire time. It was.
Fuck yeah.
And then we were with a good group of people. We were with my brother and sister-in-law. Shout out to you.
Oh my God.
It was such a good time. Honestly, it was the perfect amount of people, and it was the perfect type of people. We were all, you know what I mean? Like
amazing.
Yeah, we all were vibing. It was great. It was a good time. A 10 out of 10.
Would recommend to a friend.
Yeah, so go see her on tour if you can get a ticket, you freaking losers.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
So I went to a different kind of concert. A sports concert.
Ooh, sports ball.
Yeah. So we did the Savannah Bananas.
Which I have never, ever heard of them until Pax explained to me what they were. So please.
Yeah. So I kind of hate describing them like this, but we're going to do it. Because I guess
It's the
other
only
people,
way to like grasp.
Yeah, like they're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball right now, essentially. And
Different, but like similar type of.
yes, a very modernized version.
Yeah.
But for those of you that don't know, the Savannah Bananas always play the party animals. So there's these two like baseball teams, and the owners, they bought the Savannah Bananas. They were like a
Minor league.
yeah, they were like a minor league team, and they were just like, listen, baseball is so fucking boring now.
And long.
And they were seeing like this massive loss in tickets kind of everywhere. I mean, think about the Cardinals. Like
Right.
the Cardinals are a beloved team, and we do not sell the stadium out. They haven't in a while.
Yeah, because they don't win, but also because
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not just the Cardinals. It's like all
Everywhere.
of these baseball teams around the U.S. It's
like the younger generations are not keeping up
No.
the needing to go to see a baseball game live.
yeah.
type of thing.
Well, and it's also like, oh, it's expensive, and then it gets really boring, and then
hot.
and then you're gonna leave early. Like honestly, so anyway, so the game was supposed to be in April, but April showers, and it just continued to rain, and so they rescheduled it for this past weekend. And so it was really great, honestly. And in order to get tickets, you have to enter into a lottery. You're only allowed to buy so many, and ticket prices are supposed to be, I believe, I could be wrong, but they're supposed to be like $60 or less. Like that's also part of the point, is like they should not, these tickets are so expensive. The game is boring. It goes so long. Like there's no actual entertainment. It's just, yeah.
For regular baseball, but
Yeah. So like that's why the prices are the way they are. Games are only 2 hours. Like they literally have a timer.
So explain what happens in the game.
Everything.
Tell me.
So the whole time, I mean, I didn't realize, my mom and I didn't even realize like the game had started at one point.
Also, wait, you were in the second row behind the
party animal.
the party animal dugout.
Yes.
So you were literally in the second row of Busch Stadium for $60 a ticket.
Yeah, it was insane. I've never been that close.
That is so cool. Just that in itself is just cool. Because I grew up in St. Louis my whole life. I've been going to Busch Stadium my entire life. Never once have I gotten past.
No.
I haven't gone down the
Exactly.
the rich parts.
No,
You know?
We've had good seats before, but
course.
never
Not
this
this
good.
close. Like, that's awesome.
Wild.
Yeah. So
And-
they play a game, but then they also like...
Yeah, like there's dancing, if you go on TikTok, like they go viral all the time.
Yeah.
So TikTok, Instagram, that kind of thing, just for their videos, because each player does like their own walk-up song, maybe even dance. They're lip syncing. Like it's all throughout the game.
Don't all of them like to catch a ball they have to do a flip or some shit like that, or there's like some rule with that.
They can, like, if they do... Okay, so there's a lot of different rules that I definitely didn't catch on to.
Right.
But yes, they even have like a score of like trick catches.
Trick catches. That's what I was. So like literally I'm seeing videos of these buff, sexy men, if I say so myself,
Accurate.
that are literally just standing up doing front flips and then catching a ball. The one guy didn't even have a glove on.
No.
I mean, it's just like... What?
Like, I'm waiting for one of them to
This
come
is the type
down
of sports that I need to be involved with.
Yeah,
okay,
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm like, one of them has to do the splits when they jump up, catch it, splits. You sexy little bitch. Like, oh man.
So like, okay, so they're all super ripped, super hot.
They are all quite handsome. Yes, I will say. My mom and I were talking to this other woman during the game, and we were just like, damn. Like, whoa. Because they even like when they're dancing, you're like, okay, I get this is for all ages, but like it feels like you're really, really talking to a certain demographic here. Okay.
Little Magic Mike-esque.
Like, yeah. Like, why are you taking your shirt off right now?
This is like the best idea ever in the world.
Yeah.
Because if all the games of sports in general had some type of entertainment, not saying they all have to be stripping in front of you. That's what I mean. But like anything else along with it.
Yes. It was literally, there was something for the dads, the moms, the grandmas, the kids, girls, gays, and theys. Like, it was literally for everyone. Yeah, the game is going on, and I mean, like, they're just dancing in front of us. Like, there's a platform behind the dugout, and you're like, wow, look at them go. And you're like, oh my God, the first inning is done.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, okay. And, like, they could be doing fun things on the field.
Yeah, on the little stage, the grass stage.
On the diamond.
On the grass diamond stage.
Exactly. And then also, like, they're not all just hanging out in the dugout like a normal game. They might be on the side, like doing a little dance as well, cheering their teammates on. Or, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. It was just
There was
like
something to look at
everywhere
throughout the entire time.
Absolutely. And like they have a guy that comes out. I mean, they have like, it's almost like two DJs basically that there's one, I think they call him the CEO. I cannot remember. And he is always in his like banana yellow suit with a top hat, and he'll narrate things going on. There's another guy in like a sparkly thing. There's, they have
the yellow guy, isn't he an owner?
I think he is.
Did you say that?
I think that's why they call him the CEO.
Okay.
I
think he is, though, because I think I've seen him on interviews on TikTok.
I feel like
it's been blowing up my TikTok like crazy, and
absolutely.
I don't know if it's because...
Well, this is the first time they've been in St. Louis, and so...
And it's sold out both nights.
Yeah, and they sell out actually every single stadium they've been in.
Of course they do, because cheap as hell entertainment, and there's a time limit. Oh, get me signed up.
Well, and the crazy thing is I know they started selling standing room only tickets like the day before, but then people were reselling their tickets like... We could have resold our tickets for like $500 to $600.
Yeah, that does not surprise me in the slightest.
And we were like, that is very tempting, but we have been waiting for a while to see this, and it was really awesome. And like, there's there's like little games they'll do in between innings, during innings or whatever. They have, they were like dad bod cheerleaders, which like I loved. But what I thought was really cool is all of the people I saw like running the games. You know how like you'll see people with like their headsets and their clipboards during a normal game or just in any sports, and they're telling them what they need to do, is all women.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Because they're running the show.
And I think it's also like the entertainment and social media aspect of it. Because I remember watching a video of this one, like their first social media person they hired was like, why aren't we doing all of this? And they did one video. It went viral. And that's how they were like, zoop.
Yes.
That's our niche.
Yeah.
And so like they just latch on to, and they just do it. They're just having fun. They all look like they're having fun. I imagine it gets really tiring.
I'm sure.
Because like
you're outside, it's hot.
Yeah.
And you're moving your body for hours.
Absolutely. And oh my God, right. And they're not bad baseball players.
Right.
That's the thing, is they're like, they all know how to play.
Almost like they really were on a real team, but then got like, I don't really want to do the real team. I just
There
want to
are
have
a
fun.
lot of guys, that they were like, oh, well, I'd really like to go pro, or they were trying out for a minor league team, and they're like scouted because of their social media presence. Like there's all kinds of different things. And every time they announce a player, it's not just their name and their number. It's also their social media handles.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, so, so it's like that kind of
entertainers for sure.
Absolutely. And so there was this one moment though, because we talk about the Magic Mike, there were these guys that came down. They were like, they had bubbles and
Like a bubble machine gun
like a
thing.
bubble gun type thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, they had the sleeves cut off of their button-down T-shirts with their bow ties, and several of us just looked at each other and we were like,
What's going on here?
what do you do when you get off? Because like you're putting like, you got a look about you that not to judge it by its cover,
Right. Like, what other job do you go to after this?
like, how did you get recruited for this, my guy? Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
And
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really was. And I know I'm not even hitting on all of the things.
It's a
but
lot.
like, yeah, they're 2-hour games.
They always have local surprise, like famous
Yes.
baseball players. So Jim Edmonds came out and played with them.
Okay.
Right?
Or
no, was it
No,
Jim?
it was Wainwright.
Oh, it was Wainwright.
But I think they had somebody else on Saturday.
I think I saw Jim Edmonds.
Yeah,
too, but
it
I
may
could
have been.
be wrong. I don't know.
I can't fucking remember, bro.
This was 2 days ago.
Shit.
No,
But
yeah.
on Friday it was definitely Wainwright, and yeah, it was great. And they do that anywhere they go. They bring out, the local like baseball, or like the baseball team favorites,
Yes.
if you will, or hometown heroes,
Yes,
we'll say.
yeah.
I don't know, it was just such a good mixture. Like the humor was actually for everybody, and if there was an adult theme to it, it was so kind of under the radar that the kids were having fun. Like if you catch a foul ball, that person is out that hit the ball. So it's like there's so much where they keep the audience involved. The points are different too. And people were trying to explain the new rules to me, but it was so loud and they were kind of yelling over people. So, but I do know that you could win. Like you got a point you could win every inning. Yeah, there might have been 3 runs for one team and 1 run for the other, but that's not how they do the points. It would be like, oh, well, the person that did the 3 runs, that team gets 1 point and wins the inning.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it's
not like regular baseball.
No, not at all. And they just kept it moving. There were baby races. There was like, they brought out.
This concept is so fucking. So they picked people with babies out in the crowd and brought them to the field, and you watched babies race.
Yeah.
That sounds so much fun.
One of my favorite things though was
Sounds
like
awesome.
they had, it was like Catch Your Kids, and they brought these 2 guys out that each had 2 kids. And it was, okay, kids, run. And then they were like, okay, dads, first one to catch your kids win. And this one guy, he's carrying his kid and he just eats shit. Like he caught him and he just eats shit and he takes his kid down with him. He lands on him.
On the kid.
And they're like, oh, are you okay? And I guess the kid was okay because they get up and they're running. And then I'm paying attention and he's dragging the kid by his shirt. And I was like, yeah.
That's the way. That's a dad.
But I loved it so much because, you know, like kids don't typically get to run away from their parents for like this type of thing. They think it's fun.
Busch Stadium. Oh, at Busch Field. Like, how cool is that on the field?
I know. And
That's
it's
awesome.
such a large field though. And like this one of the dads, he's just slowing down. You can tell they're like, motherfuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, oh my God. Like, you know, an old lady was brought out to be serenaded. Like, you know, it's all good things.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. My final thing is my favorite thing was the Savannah Bananas. Both teams have a mascot. So the party animals, he's like a monkey. The Savannah Bananas have a banana guy, but he's like got a normal person body and he's wearing a baseball uniform. And then he's got a banana head.
So he has it's himself and then just a mascot head.
Yes.
That's funny.
And
was he wearing like yellow?
Yes, he was
clothes?
completely decked out in yellow.
Right.
Like his arms were yellow and everything. And I think my favorite thing was him because like there's this spot way out.
If you've ever been to Busch Stadium, they
you
have an old patch of grass that's from the original stadium before they renovated it. And I think it was like 2005, something like that. I don't know. We've talked about it before. Listen to our first episode.
Oh my God.
So, when they redid it, they saved that old patch of grass that was from the original stadium as like a, you know, remembrance type of thing.
Yeah.
But you're saying this guy,
So he's
The
on
banana.
that patch of grass, right?
which like you're not supposed to touch.
I guess. Yeah, he's like standing, sitting, all of these things. Like at one point, he's like directing the crowd on either side of like, oh, you're cheering. No, you're cheering, you know, whatever. And that, you know, I just kind of looked away from that because he was so far away. And then like my mom and I kept noticing like he never moved. So for like several innings, he was just standing there, like still as a motherfucker. Not doing shit.
Everybody's like dancing and he's just a guy in a banana head just standing
there in the like almost dead center doing nothing. And like that, I love that shit. Oh my God. There's
so
all
funny.
this chaos going on and he's just standing there. Then you look back at one point and he's sitting on the grass, legs out, hands behind him.
Yeah. And he's just bobbing his head.
Just bobbing his head to different
Showed me the
music.
video. It's so fucking funny.
Because the entire time the game is going on, there is a great playlist happening. You never hear a full song. It's just like snippets, but there is music playing the entire time. That's what I mean. Like if you're not paying attention, you can at least dance or sing along.
Right.
And yeah, he's just like bobbing his head. And then we look back at another time and he's standing up again. And I mean, that's like several innings that he's doing all of this. And then we look back and he's fucking gone.
Where'd he go?
I don't fucking know. And then at one point we see him and he like walks in front of us and goes down into like the dugout. And I was just like,
That's funny.
bro, where the fuck have you been? And if that's your job, the poor party animal monkey, he was dancing for dollars.
And the video you showed me, like he was like full suited monkey
full
suit.
suited. And he danced the entire time. The entire time.
I hope they are on good drugs or something, you know, something to keep going.
Or like they switch out or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I would
it was
hope.
hot as Satan's ass crack.
And this week is going to be a nightmare.
Oh my God. But it was so fucking good. I recommend to anybody and everybody, whether you like baseball or not, try it out. I mean, even if you don't get good seats, like you're still going to get, everybody's involved.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not going to be like thousands of dollars by any means.
Right. You said the $60 for second row seats. That's
Insane.
Awesome.
Yeah. We
Sick.
were like, we'll definitely be coming back to this. Like, this is so cool. And they've been doing it for several years.
Yeah. I honestly, since you told me that you went to see them, now my algorithm is all Savannah Bananas this team and stuff like that. I've learned so much. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is
Right?
a cool ass. Like, it's very cool.
And the other thing I loved, okay, this is officially my last thing. The other thing that I loved is like on Thursday, the whole Coldplay CEO gate happened, right?
Right. Yes.
Friday, they instantly redid it.
And they're like showing people holding each other and everybody knows because everybody has seen that.
And then it's like, there's like a princess or whatever for the bananas. I missed that part, but she's like in a gown and everything. And then there was the party animal and they were the ones like holding each other and he ducked down and everything. It was just too good. It was right on time. So yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, how am I going to transition into this?
Speaking of fun, childlike wonder.
Ooh, yes. Fun, childlike wonder is there was a story last week that came out about the Annabelle doll, which for those of you who don't know, Annabelle doll, it's a haunted doll. Okay. This is like a known haunted doll. Literally there are movies made about it. There are, it's okay. It's what sparked this doll sparked the Conjuring multiverse of all. It's based off of, Annabelle was founded by the, whatever their names are.
I've got to look it up. Because they're big.
Warren.
The Warrens.
The Warrens. Right. Mm-hmm. It's a husband and wife.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. So this story is pretty fucking wild. Well, okay, it's not that wild.
No, it is wild.
I guess it's wild if you're spooky scary. And spooky scary season is on its way, y'all.
In case you didn't know.
It's a few months away.
So if you want your spooky scary stuff, if you need new things for this season, you actually need to be shopping now because once it gets to September, you're not getting shit. They're already going to have Christmas.
Gone. Yeah, it's nuts. It's wild. I don't know how whatever.
Fuck them.
I'm
getting commercials already.
Oh, I could stitch a bitch about that.
I'm like, it's 95 degrees.
They're skipping school supplies. Like
7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I've got my Halloween decor. Yes. My Halloween decor's got me. Yeah,
Exactly. So, okay, this what happened with this story? So, one of the tour guides, Dan Riviera, suddenly died while he was on tour giving a tour of this haunted doll.
Where is she now?
She is,
Which, by the way, for all of y'all out there, if you don't know anything about this, she is supposed to be in a glass box.
Yes.
The Warrens literally have said not to move her, to keep her in the museum that they had. Like, there is massive and wild belief. Like, I'm not gonna knock it at all. And I'm also not gonna visit her. But there's wild belief that like you don't fuck with her. And they have stories. Like they had stories of experiences they had with the doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wasn't it Zach Bagans that was going to buy Annabelle at one point?
Yeah. And they wouldn't
do it because he was not going to adhere to the rules that they said. And they were like, you will literally unleash hell on this world.
Yeah. I mean, there was this one plantation in New Orleans burned down where she was she stayed at.
It wasn't just that.
No.
But it burned
down as soon as she left.
Prisoners that escaped
Yes.
a prison. Like there were multiple things that happened while she was there.
Yeah. It was, very, very eerie, very spooky if you're into spooky stuff. So this tour guy, and he had her, they were in Gettysburg. So I don't know. It doesn't say exactly where she is now.
And that's already got some vibes of its own.
Gettysburg? Yeah. I don't know. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Yikes on mice.
So they found him dead in his hotel room. And
with little like doll handprints around his neck. Sorry, that's in me.
Doll bruise.
Yeah,
a bruise of a little doll hand.
Yeah, like just on his throat, like
Oh, that's funny as hell. By the way, this is a Raggedy Ann doll. The movie makes it seem like it's some Victorian old bitch doll, but it's a Raggedy Ann doll that is haunted.
Yeah, like demonic.
Not like, ooh, spooky, but it's like evil spirits.
Yeah. Don't put that evil on yourself.
Right?
Well, the rules are don't look into her eyes.
Yes. So they found him deceased in his apartment, or in the hotel room where they found him. And they're still waiting for an autopsy, but there were no signs of any issues. He had no known health issues that we know of so far. You know,
this is a movie in and of itself.
Right.
Annabelle 3, the re-Annabelling.
And the people are literally like, Dan would have wanted us to keep going. So they're still doing the tour and everything.
No.
Right?
I'd be like, I quit.
Him.
Yeah. I quit. And where was Annabelle during all of this?
Sitting there happy as a clam in her little cage. They found that she was not moved.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so more on like Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. Those are their names.
They were huge for the
because
occult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lorraine was a trance medium. So she was one that could see people and help with people's demons. And like that was their whole thing, is that their job was to go to people's houses and get rid of the demons in them, in their houses, whatever was going on, or in dolls, in items and things that were going on. They had a whole collection of...
Like that's their museum.
Yes. Their whole museum is evil
shit
things. I don't think all of them are evil, but haunted.
Yeah, like there's been some...
She was evil, though. Like she's got that evil.
She got that evil in her. I've always thought that they were so interesting, and I've just read little tidbits. I honestly need to read more about them, because I've always been really, really intrigued with what they did and the stories that they had, because they influenced so many modern day horror movies.
Yes.
And
oh my gosh. And I mean,
and culture.
Yes, but The Conjuring alone, they have so many. It's not only The Conjuring 1, 2, 3, but there's Annabelle, and like I think there's Annabelle 2, and there's there's so many in this franchise. Now, these are just, it's Hollywood movies on a horrible things that are going on, but it is it's just pretty crazy.
I would love to read their like journals though, of like what they actually witnessed and what they believed, because
I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure you could find some. I'm sure they've published some things, right?
Yeah.
So I'm reading this article as I'm saying this, but Annabelle is kept at the Warrens Occult Museum. So in Connecticut. So they're on this tour, this what's it called, Devils on the Run tour, all over the country. And I guess in Gettysburg was the last time for this poor man. And honestly, like, that's so sad to not only, I mean, you're losing a coworker and it's under weird circumstances, and how awful for these people. And they're still, like I said, continuing on. I would not want to continue, but they are doing it in spirit of Dan Riviera, R.I.P.
R.I.P. But do they have a list of where they're going on this tour? Because if they come to St. Louis, we should probably leave.
I'm not going to go see it, but I don't
want to be in a 5-mile radius of this bitch.
Yeah, it doesn't say, this article, it doesn't say specifically. I'm sure I could look it up some other time. I'm not going to, but
find it for your fucking selves.
Yes, but that is that was the crazy story I read last week that I was like, whoa.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Anytime I see something like that, I'm like, what?
Yeah, just drop dead. Now, we have not gotten the autopsy. It could be,
coke.
Who knows? Yeah, it could be coke, could be a heart attack, could be literally anything. We don't know this
but
man's
a heart attack,
life.
Though, could be from fear. So,
I mean, that's true. That's true.
How old was he?
54.
That's young.
I know, not old.
I bet it is from a heart attack, though.
It probably is, honestly, because now I'm reading. So he was found dead on July 13th in the hotel in Gettysburg, where the 54-year-old and the New England Society of Psychic Research, NESPR, hosted a viewing of the mystifying toy, according to the Pennsylvania State Police.
Oh, so she was in the same building.
So, like, they were like, what? She was in his room.
Oh, nervous laughter. That would be so scary. I don't fuck with shit like that.
Yes, in a hotel in a hotel in Gettysburg. I don't know if that's where okay, it doesn't say that's where he was staying. I just assumed hotel, but I guess that's where they were having this viewing of this demonic Annabelle doll.
I repeat, I don't fuck with shit like that.
I mean, yeah, me neither.
I don't care if it's real or not.
I don't even do haunted houses, okay? I will watch scary movies time and time and time again because it's not real. The movie isn't real. It could be based on real events, but the movie isn't real. But I'm not going to go see spooky... that's not true. When we were in... What's it called? Ireland.
Oh.
Well, New Orleans, we did go on a haunted tour.
Oh, I absolutely... Any fucking day of... are you kidding me?
New Orleans, you have to go on a haunted tour in New Orleans. Literally.
I'm going for...
You have to go. You have to go.
The
any
history
tour.
of New Orleans, like
fascinating.
with like vampire lore, with like
all mystical stuff.
Yes.
And all the people there believe it's real. But what I was going to say is when I was in Ireland, my husband booked a haunted prison museum. Now, it's different because it was an empty prison. There was not any like haunted items there. Although, of course, they kept saying that the whole place was haunted, which okay, yeah. But it was like I think that's the most I would do. I'm not going to like, I don't know. I don't know if I would do anything more than something like that. A tour during the day.
Absolutely. We're not staying overnight. The fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. New Orleans, though.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. Sorry, let me back up. When we were in Ireland, we also went on a tour of some sort of, it was supposed to be like a haunted castle. Let's be real. They're all fucking haunted.
My God.
But there was like this chamber where they used to throw their dead people. That's a whole other story for another day. But in any case, we did that. And we did it definitely during the day.
Yeah.
We weren't.
I'm not doing
you
night.
couldn't. Yeah, you can stay the night there. I don't really want to.
I'm not doing that.
But then in New Orleans, like, yeah, I'm going on a fucking tour.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And when Annabelle was there, I remember reading like the head voodoo priestess. Mm-hmm. She came out and was like, you need to get her out of here. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember seeing pictures, I don't know, which I was just like, okay, all of that is just fascinating in so many the mystifying, the mystical.
We went to a voodoo shop in New Orleans too, and that was like a museum shop.
Like, mad respect to all of that. Like, I'm
so
not.
Cool.
It's not one of those things where I'm like, I don't even make fun of it.
No. I like respect it too because it is a religion.
It is
like this. Voodoo is, I feel like that's like the not right term for it, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we could research and get back to you on that, but we're not going to.
But in any case, I'm not going to view Annabelle, but I will absolutely go on a tour of a graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole time I'm paying respect and I'm fascinated the entire time, but I don't need to see a demonic possession.
No.
Because I'm not trying to welcome that kind of evil into my life.
Right.
No.
So yeah, that's the that was the crazy hot damn crazy stories. But speaking of
crazy fucking stories. Okay.
Crazy stories.
Okay, so we started recording actually a year ago.
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember in one of our early recordings, we talked about getting knocked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am. But like this isn't new.
Wait. You're pregnant? Oh my God. I'm calling the police.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Pregnate.
Okay, we are recording on July 20th. I know, behind the curtain. Ooh. Breaking the fourth wall. We're recording on July 20th. When are you due?
September.
So you've been pregnant since January-ish. Yeah. Maybe a couple weeks before.
Yeah, if we want to get really technical, 2024. I've been pregnant for that long.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm ready to not be because it's real hot.
Congratulations. We're also happy for you. We've been talking about it on the pod for months, but I have had to cut it out because not had to. We've both wanted to cut it out until she was ready to announce it.
Yeah, because I haven't even formally announced it on social media.
No, this is the first. You heard it. Breaking news: Pax is pregnant.
I wonder how that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get pregnant? Does it take two people? Does it take one person? We're not talking about that today, but it's all a mystery.
I mean, it takes one of one thing and another of another.
Oh my God.
That's the science.
Okay, we're going to cut this out. She's going to tell me how.
I don't even know how this happened.
I don't even know. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's going on.
Yeah.
And we haven't announced anything on social media yet. We are going to. We just got like our pictures back and everything.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fast turnaround, which makes sense because you're pregnant.
Well, yeah. I mean,
they can't wait. You can't do it in 6 weeks or 6 months. You know how like you get your wedding photos back like a year later.
What,
or whatever.
though? This photographer, Katie, shout out to Katie.
Shout out.
She did our wedding photos, and she's quick on that shit.
Yeah,
she's real quick on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, no, we're really excited. It's a little boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun little ride, and I'm just gonna go ahead and answer some questions.
Okay,
really quick.
So before anybody even thinks about asking questions, Pax is just gonna sit here and answer some stupid things that people have already said and asked and done.
Yeah,
just so we all know where we stand. Yeah. How about that?
We're only having fucking one. How am I doing? I'm fucking pregnant and it's 95 degrees outside. And
it was 100.
Yeah. 7.5 months. Okay. All right. That's how I'm doing. I don't go outside. I like sitting outside.
Yeah. She's an outside person and it's been hard.
Yeah, or I'm literally. Have you ever seen those pictures of manatees in the water when they're floating like upright? You know, their heads are out and they're just floating upright. Literally, I know that's what I look like. I'm in a pool otherwise. My job is like, you can be hybrid. You choose the days you come in.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, I haven't been in.
I'll see you in a couple months.
Yeah. I have not really had any cravings. It's been more of like things I wish I could eat that I can't. Like, I'd really like a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like some lobster. I'd like some sushi.
Yeah. But that's not anything different than what you would normally want. You're not like, if I don't get this pickled pizza on top of an ice cream cone, I'm gonna shoot someone. It's not like that.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah. Stupid movies make it always seem like
there are some people though that they're like.
So how do you feel when people are like, pregnancy is the best thing that's ever happened to you?
Listen,
I wonder.
I wonder. I have to say this. I am so grateful because I know that there are tons of people out there that struggle to get pregnant, be pregnant, stay pregnant, all of these things.
Of course.
But no.
It just solidifies the one and done.
Yeah, like it's like, and honestly, it's been pretty smooth. Like it's not like I've had like, oh, these awful things, you know. No, it's been pretty smooth, but I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like it is not my body.
Yeah. It's a shared.
Yeah. Like this is very shared. Like there's something all the time. Yeah. I don't know. And like my first trimester wasn't super difficult, but like my body really hurt because what people like your whole body, it just keeps adjusting and moving and your hips widen and then you've got pain and then you can only sleep on your side at one point. You can't sleep on your back. You can't be on your back. Oh, you can't have certain foods. It's just like there's all of these things.
Limitations.
Yeah. I lived for 32 years. So that it's just like an adjustment.
Yeah.
It sounds really selfish.
You're not
but
one
it's
that likes to be told what to do.
No. God damn it. And Ben is out for a ride if that's how our kid is. Oh, he's going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I got stuck with 2 of them. So, I mean, it's like, it's just, I'm not a fan of being pregnant.
Right.
I had somebody tell me like, oh my God, my wife loved being pregnant. You need to just have all the kids you can. I was like, no, I'm only having one. We're only having one. He's like, you say that now. And
Everybody
I was like,
says
and
you-
I'm going to
ugh.
keep saying it. And I had to keep being like, I'm going to fucking cut you.
Honestly, though, this type of shit, though, as women, we have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want kids. I will always get told, oh, you're going to miss. Shut the fuck up about it.
No.
You are only having one. You're going to get, are you sure you only, what is it? Or the people who only have one sex. Or like have multiple boys or multiple girls. You should keep trying for the boy. You should keep. Fuck you. Well, can I just have what I want?
Well, not only that, I'm sorry, but like everything that's going on in the world, it's like, first of all,
Oh my God, it's so
not,
expensive.
yeah, and it's not in the actual benefit for anybody's family. Like,
It's
there's-
getting more and more obvious that having kids is not as fucking joyful and easy
Let me be-
as
yeah.
people claim it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it can be a wonderful joy.
Yeah.
And there are so many good things that are going to come for you.
but you don't care
So
about
many.
me as a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't understand that, and like,
Now that you're a mother, you are no longer a woman. And that is what makes me want to like
yeah, or
go
like,
crazy.
hey, how about this? Like, even though like we've been doing birth for a really long time, it is still very dangerous
Yeah.
for both parties fucking involved. It's very dangerous. It's actually one of the most traumatic things to happen to a woman's body. Okay. Like, I'm in the birthing classes. Do you know what happens to my vagina and cervix? Like, are you fucking kidding me? And then if I have a C-section, it's major abdominal surgery. And people just like kind of like, yeah, if they don't know about it, or
Yeah.
if they're just not thinking about, or they've had a baby and they're like, but it wasn't that bad for me. Like, that's so great. But what if I hemorrhage?
No, but I think it's also the feelings that you're having is valid because it's very anxiety inducing because
Oh my God.
it's the unknown, right? You have no idea what to expect. Because 1, you've never had a kid, and 2, every birth is different. Every single
Exactly.
birth. I'm pretty sure all 3 of us from my mom, we had different types of experience. She had a different experience with all of us.
Yeah.
So there's that. And because half the population can give birth,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, it's the women. So we don't really matter anyway. We're not like tested on or like given real like
There's no actual research done for women.
given some ibuprofen
No.
and said you're fine. And like meanwhile men get like numbed up for every little fucking thing they fucking do.
Oh, you have an ache? Here are all of these drugs you can take.
and
then
all
a
these
woman?
drug trials are
Oh.
all like all these studies come out and it's like only men were studied and it's like what why what's going on?
Well, we didn't do the study because this could affect a female's fertility and
Yeah. It's like, well, that's kind of important to kind of know, though.
Yeah, but also, like, maybe I don't
I'm
wanna
just saying,
have
right, generic things that are going on in women's health. It's disturbing, but
it is. It's a wild ride, and like we are very excited, but I still can't get over the fact that like you have a kid, and 2 days later, they send you home with it. Like, I've never had one,
I mean, yeah,
and they're like, well,
here you go. Yeah,
you're like, okay,
the thought of that is wild.
I've never fed a kid from my boobie. What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean? Well, here's a specialist you can talk to for an hour. And
that your insurance doesn't cover,
yeah.
or only like half, and it's like $500 or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, it's
It's like, well, that's also the thing too. It's all these people are expected to figure that stuff out on their own. And I understand, like, yes, we all have to be adults and figure some stuff out, but
it's overwhelming.
it can be very overwhelming without extra support.
It's overwhelming even with the support. Like, Ben has been he has been awesome, but it's like, okay, so I have to get myself mentally prepared for this major It's, yes, he is as well, but there's a lot just individually that I'm going to be navigating.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll have support, but it again, there's like,
It is different.
it is very different. It's not only that, it's then like logistics. It's just like, okay, oh, by the way, like you have to figure out your leave and how your insurance goes. And honestly, like that all sounds so simple when you say it, but it's not.
It's complicated.
And it's like, oh, and then you need to get your kid on insurance within 31 days of them being born. And there's all these little ins and outs. And then it's like, oh, childcare, because like, think about it, when your leave ends, what are you going to do with the kid? And you're like, okay, wait, what? Like there may be just at 3 months, and then I'm going to hand my kid off for all day to somebody else. And then you're like, okay, so I'm going to look at oh wait, the wait list alone is a year and a half, and it's $1,500 a month.
And that's low end. Because honestly, I have heard 2,000 and up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's just, I mean, not only do you have to give this little nugget away, right? You have to, and then go to work and like, okay, that's hard. It's like a different type of hard. And then you have to trust other people with this little infant that's a little baby. Not even a toddler, not school. It's a little baby.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I don't know, but I've heard they're pretty fragile. I wouldn't know, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That, and then it's, you should have been looking before you even got pregnant.
There are people
like that's wild to
fucking
me.
Thank God for Reddit, because there are people that were like, yeah, when I found out that I was pregnant, I found out at 5 weeks, and then we went to the doctor, and then the next thing that we did, we were already on a wait list by 10 weeks. And I'm like,
well,
suck my ass. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And
What
then like a cheaper option is doing like
in-home or something.
In-home
I've
care.
even found that some nannies are cheaper. And so I'm like toying with that. And then I'm like, okay, that's still expensive. And then it's like in-home is actually hard to find. So I'm joining Facebook groups and all of this stuff. It's like, but then I think to myself, like, okay, then I have to make sure that they are like, yeah, it's
because you're taking a baby to your stranger's home. I mean, yes, it's wild. It's a wild concept.
What?
Yeah,
it is, and it's just so interesting. And like, yes, there are tons of resources out there, but it is so overwhelming, the amount of resources, to where you're like, every single thing says something a little different,
almost contradictory.
Yeah. And like, I could do this, but I'm not fucking going to. Okay. So I'm like putting this out into the ether, but like, you know, I already know that doctors' offices have a lot to do, but like OBGYNs, they provide a ton of information when you go in for the first appointment. Like, they have a packet. And why don't they have within said packet, like, just a massive checklist of like, these are the affairs that you should get in order. Not even like, these are the things you need to get for the baby, but these are the things that you need to be thinking of and like start to have ready.
Because they don't do that, because they do the general public. They cannot tell somebody like, oh, just go. Can you imagine all the different people that they see?
These are considerations, right?
Yeah.
Daycare, like, that's probably what I mean, because like, I understand everybody's situation is different, but like, everybody has to think of these things to an extent. And
That's true. Like, but it's also like, that's what they expect the parents to do. Like, that's part of
absolutely
being a fucking parent. But I'm not saying like, you should know this because you're gonna be
yeah, like, bitch, you wouldn't fucking know some of this shit.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, that's what they're expecting people to do, which kind of proves the whole pro-life thing, where you say you're pro-life, but then after the life actually becomes an air breathing being, not a
Yeah, it's like you're not actually setting anybody up for success.
No, you're pro-birth. You're not pro-life.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck what happens to this baby after it's born.
Absolutely.
You don't know what's going to happen. You don't keep track of what's going to happen after this baby. No, you're pro-birth. You're not pro-life. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
or like that you need to have your pediatrician already figured out.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. Like that's wild too. Like all of this
Yeah.
stuff. Like I want to be very clear. I'm agreeing with everything
Yes.
you're saying. I'm not saying
it's just like
you
it
need
is
to know this.
literally. It's just wild, and like I have no clue if I've.
But I will say, I think everybody feels that way.
And that's great.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's a good thing. But I am saying everybody I feel
Yeah.
has had or maybe not. But I think a lot of people are feeling the same way you
Absolutely.
are. Like you're not alone. That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
I also want to make the point of like parents are great, but we cannot forget that our parents had us 30 years ago or however many years ago.
Back in the day.
And so much has changed. Not that they're not a great resource. That is not what I'm saying. But there's so much that has changed that it's like, yeah, you can have a village, but like, my God, like I'm just like one,
Everybody's got their own opinions too.
just
And
like
that's-
they're just like assholes.
yeah.
Everybody's got them.
Everybody takes care of them differently.
Oh my God, so different, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was kind of a little bit of almost a stitch and bitch on that. But at the same time, it's like,
That's what you're dealing with. That's what you've
Yeah.
been dealing with for this whole year.
Yeah.
That's what you.
and I can't even have a drink or a little toke. And like that,
Honestly, though, okay, I have to say, when she told me that she was pregnant, her birthday's in January. Okay, y'all. So I was in my dry clay era, as one ADHD person does. Has a bunch of. I have so many fucking. I am so
I love
semi good at a lot of things that don't matter.
you are semi-pro.
I am semi okay at a lot of things. I'm not very good at one or two things. I'm semi okay at a lot.
Mediocre at best. I'm
Exactly.
just-
That's exactly right though. That's exactly right. So I was in my clay era. And so for her birthday, I made a really cute, I was thinking of Pink Pony Club
Yes.
from Chaperone. So I made her a really cute pink cowboy hat, and I painted it like pink and sparkly and blah, blah, blah. But it's also an ashtray, and it's a joint holder at the
Totally.
top. Like it's very cute.
It is.
I was really, really proud of it. It took
love
me
it.
all week to do. I really focused on it, and I'm not a painter, and it was okay. So when I show up at their house, it's, middle of January at this point, and I was like, look what I got. She's like, oh my God, that's so sweet, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to put this over here. And I was like, well, let's fucking light up. Let's use it. And then she just literally, her and Ben, her husband, they look at me, and I was like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. You look at me and you do a little smile, and I'm like, no, not like no in a bad way, but like I was so excited when you were like, well, we're gonna have to wait to use this. I was like,
Yeah, I know. Because
and you wanted this. You've been wanting this baby.
Absolutely. Like I remember telling Ben, I was like, yeah, it's going to be really hard to keep this from some people.
I was the first. I'm very honored.
And then when my mom came over, it was kind of the same situation. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not really smoking right now.
Yeah. Why?
I'm not. She was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because you've taken breaks before. We've
Yeah.
all taken, like, I'm not smoking right now, and just need a little break for a little while.
Yeah. And like, I am really, truly the queen of awkward in the way that I've told people. So,
You didn't even tell me. You literally just gave me a look and smiled. I was like,
so yeah.
yeah. Which actually, this topic kind of brings us to our stitch and bitch. And honestly, we both equally have the
Yeah.
stitch and bitch. It's basically if you're in a public space and people are walking slow, it makes me want to. The flames on the side of my face, they're burning flames on the side, burning flames.
Burning.
It is just, it's infuriating. And you're pregnant now. So
Yeah.
your little waddle.
Oh
and
yeah,
these people won't get
I
out of the
can't, and I
fucking way.
can't even help the waddle. Like it
Right.
just
Well,
is
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
And this is a big fucking boy in here.
He is
He's huge.
a
Okay.
big old boy, baby.
The predictions are large.
And not like there's an issue large, just like naturally
No, just
big
like-
motherfucker.
Like, if you know who my husband is,
Oh, he's a big dude. He's a big dude.
very tall. Like he's
Yes.
big.
Yes. Just tall. And I don't mean like he's not fat by any
he's-
means. He's not. But he is.
He's a big man.
He's built. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so it's just like, oh,
Yeah. That's
Like-
coming out of you. And you're like, I'm in danger.
oh my God, straight up Ralph. Yeah. I'm in danger. I am. But that
I'm gonna
does,
bet. I'm betting right now C-section. I'm betting it.
honestly, I'm betting
I
it
want
too.
you to have whatever you want.
Yeah, we're rolling with the punches until it gets to that point.
Yeah.
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 No. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, just because of all that doesn't mean you can't walk with fucking purpose.
Honestly, though, like Pax was actually. You want to
Yeah.
tell the story?
Yeah. Okay, Busch Stadium sold out for the Savannah Bananas. And in the like corridor, like you're coming out of your seats, you got to go through the inside of the stadium to get out to the street, to get out to where, you can walk
parked.
to your car. And I mean, whew, like it was also really hot. So like we're going and I'm just like, I'm starting to get, it's not, oh, I'm overwhelmed and overstimulated.
Which is a part of it, but that's not even what we're talking
and like
about.
there is a piece of it that's like, oh, this is overwhelming. But the biggest is like, we're walking. We are all trying to get to this space. So yes, people are crossing over and whatnot. But I'm walking and then somebody just like lackadaisically walks in front of me like
almost like whistling. La da da, a la da dee, a la
Maybe
da
there's a
doo,
little
a la
snap,
da dum.
like, I mean, they're just like, oh, like it,
And you're like, I need to get out of this crowd.
I
Don't you have somewhere to
immediately-
be?
It immediately makes my head want to blow up like Hades
Yeah.
from Hercules.
That's perfect imagery. Yeah, I know exactly.
And
yeah.
I like the faces I would give.
Like, what's wrong with you?
It made me want to stop right there and just look at him and be like, are you fucking me? Like, are you kidding? You're messing up the whole flow of traffic because you're scatting to yourself as you're trying to figure out how you want to do this. You should have figured this the fuck out earlier.
Come on. I have been to so many different amusement parks in my life,
Yes.
all over the country. I've been to so many different amusement parks, so many different things. I know how to get from point A to point B, even if I've never been in that amusement park. Okay. I know I'm like, okay, I'm going to look at the map once and be like, this is where I need to go. And I'll fucking go. Yeah. But the amount of times people will just stop. We're all walking the same pace and then all of a sudden they stop. Not even to look at a map. They're literally just stopping. And you're like, what?
And then you rear end them.
And you run right into them and then they get mad at you. And I'm like, you stopped in the walkway.
You don't have any lights on you, buddy. Okay? Not only that, if you're not sure, fucking pull the fuck out. It's road rules.
It
Walk
is.
with purpose. My
Like they've
God.
never been outside before almost. Because then they'll walk, or it's like they'll walk, like, you have to wait in these long lines for these amusement parks. I'm thinking Disney World in particular.
Yeah.
You have to wait in these long lines just to enter through sometimes. And then it's like right when they walk through the doors or the opening, they stop and like look around like they've never breathed air before. Like they've never seen lights. I'm not in
What do I
Disney's,
do?
it's if you've never been, it's magical. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Walk with a fucking purpose or get the fuck out of the way. Like step to the side. They've never walked in public before. My God.
My
Like if
God.
they were in like a big city like Chicago or New York, they'd literally be trampled to death.
Go to New York. Those motherfuckers will tell you
They'll
some things.
fucking yell at you. You will get yelled at by houseless people. You will get yelled at by the fucking giant rats on the street will come up and yell at you, motherfuckers.
You will be called a fucking twat.
Rightly so.
Or a fucking idiot. And rightly so.
Can you imagine? I'm just thinking of a giant rat calling someone a twat. Hey, you twat! Get out of here, you fucking losers!
Absolutely.
He's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like those rats that look like cats, like
Yeah,
that are the
the
size
ones
of
that take a shower in the alleyway. Yeah.
They have a whole setup.
Absolutely.
It's a rat jazz club.
they're
Oh my god, the creativity. I mean, it's just flowing through me right now. I'm gonna make a rat show.
That's it.
Okay,
that's it.
Fine, you twisted my arm. Rat show.
Rat-tastic.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Fuck. But seriously, and then we get out to the fucking, we get out and we're like on the sidewalk going to our car. Mm-hmm. And my whole thing is like, and who knows, maybe this is an anxiety. I don't know what this is, but I am very cognizant of those that are around me. And like, I'm not down for making a wall of people. Like, I don't want us to be blocking off other people. Because I think of the people behind me, they're probably able to walk faster than me, that are like, I can't fucking get around these stupid motherfuckers.
Right.
And so, okay, so I'm gonna, I'm literally like, we can't do this. We cannot be walking in a straight line.
And it's like they
across.
link arms or some shit too. And it's, if you're gonna walk slow, be at least in a single file line.
Yeah. It's called pulling over into the slow lane.
Yes.
I mean, it's literally road rules are the same for walking.
I was gonna say, we have been to multiple different countries, and like, if you're in Austria and you're walking on the wrong side of the street, you will get stared at. Like the German stare, which
it's stern.
It is a very stern, and this is just their culture. This is who they are. But their stare at you is they are looking through you. You are a ghost, but a disgusting
and
ghost.
they will take you down.
Honestly.
Walk right over your
right
ass.
over you, and they will fucking say some really mean shit to you in German.
Yeah. I mean, I remember we were coming up out of the like subway or something.
Yeah.
And we all needed to be on the certain side of the stairs. And there were people in our group that they weren't. And I didn't blame them. I was like, yeah, that's right. You tell them, stupid Americans.
Honestly, that's what's so embarrassing sometimes. You're like, oh my God, we are annoying.
Oh my God, it's such a stereotype.
It's a stereotype that's a fact.
It's a selfish, unconscious.
You have no self-awareness of your surroundings.
Thank you. Self-awareness.
No self-awareness and no awareness of your surroundings at all, which in this day and age, you're just gonna fucking walk the streets and not think about where you're walking, how you're walking, why you're walking. Like,
who you're walking.
Everybody's got a goddamn gun. Are you kidding me?
My God.
I don't care what neighborhood you're living in. I'm not walking anywhere without being like, okay, all
right.
Here,
Yeah. It's just, anyway, the whole point is like, walk with purpose, be aware, be self-aware.
Self-aware, please.
If you can tell that somebody's trying to get around you, it's literally.
Step aside. It's a step.
It's not even like a full, like, it's not even a major get out of their way.
Scooch.
It's like maybe a foot.
Yes.
I mean, it's literally just walking a little curvy. Please, my God, coming out of a concert, coming out of a game, any kind of sports ball.
Especially if you all have to leave at the same time.
Yes, coming out of an amusement park, a show, walking on a crowded street, for the love of all that's fucking holy. Because I'm getting to that age where I'm going to say some shit. Okay?
Oh, yeah, we are. Ooh. I
don't want to get punched, and I don't want to punch you, but it'll happen.
It'll happen because ever since I was little, I'm not lying. Ever since I was little, I was like, I cannot wait until I'm old. I can't wait until I'm past the point of where my hair's all gray. I look like a freak.
Yes.
And like, I just get to look at people with an evil snarl and they'll get away from me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember thinking as a little kid being like, I can't fucking wait to tell these motherfuckers off and no one will tell me anything. I can't wait until somebody puts me in a home and I get to yell at anybody and everybody I want.
Amen.
One day. We'll get there one day.
With a muumuu on? Oh my God.
Cotton, like,
airy.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess let's get started.
Fuck, do it, lady.
Do it, lady. Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Classic. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, hot tip. Any advice we give don't take it. We are not experts. This is all for entertainment purposes, and have a good time. All right. Bye.
I wish I was recording.
You fucking twaffle. Twaffle.
I am a twaffle. I am a huge twaffle. What'd you say again?
That's a twat.